Hi guys, it's PJ Tezza with ModVans, here to show you our latest build. This is actually an MH1X built on the Ford Transit Trail. Some of you may know the Transit Trail is Ford's exciting new entry into the specialized consumer market for adventure vans. It comes with a bunch of factory features, and we're going to walk over to it, and I'm going to give you a tour of those features plus all the super cool stuff that we've done to it. We haven't seen any other tours of factory built Transit Trails, so we're kind of thinking that this may be one of the first customer deliveries of a Transit Trail built RV in the US. Customer is here taking delivery today. He's doing his paperwork right now. He's already done his tour, so I know he's super excited to get on the road. They're from Reno, Nevada, so we're excited to have some great photos of this once the van gets into its home in Reno, Nevada. Okay, so we'll flip it around here and we'll do the tour this way, so I'm not the focus of the attention. First of all, let's just kind of start with the main Transit Trail features here. We have the standard Transit Trail wheels and tires. The Transit Trail comes with what's called a body lift kit, so it's been lifted about 2.5 inches off of its normal ride height. We also have these fender flares that are giving an extra 2.75 inches of track width is what it's called. Basically these wheels, specialized wheels that Ford put on it for us, push each wheel out about 1.4 inches. And then Ford put these fender flares on here. Let's see, it's not going to work for me to point, but hopefully you guys will see it. The fender flares that make sure the wheels are still staying within their wheel wells. Interesting little detail here. Ford made some specialized wheel well liners. I don't know if you guys will be able to see those in this lighting, but normally the wheel well liners in the front wheels will not fit larger wheels and tires, but these special ones from Ford do. So another little details here. We're looking at the side step here. This comes on the Transit Trail. We did have to do some modifications to accommodate the bracketry and stuff underneath for this. That's part of what we do, is just making sure we're keeping up with the latest and greatest. Again, back here on the rear, we actually have a fairly standard lift with just a block, giving it some extra lift back there. Pretty boring stuff, I won't show you that. So those are really, from the outside, you're not going to see a lot of differences. If you do order the Transit Trail directly from Ford, you're going to find out that they require you to have this slider door window. This has actually been replaced. We replaced the factory window with one that has a half opening slider window in it, but all the Transit Trails are going to come with windows on the rear cargo doors and this slider door here. We call it the second row slider. Let's look for other trail specific features. Right here you can see the bumps for the 360 camera. I'm pretty sure that's standard on the Transit Trail. It does work. There's a recall on it, but this one's actually working well. And we're just going to walk around real fast so that you guys get an overview of the Transit Trail. There is a Transit Trail badge hiding back here. We got it hidden behind the spare tire. This does bring up one point, is that the Transit Trail does not come with a full-size spare tire because of the larger wheels and tires. It actually comes with the stock tire that's smaller, and also the stock wheel that doesn't have that offset on it. So most customers are going to elect to upgrade. We've been looking for Transit Trail wheels that would have that offset. We haven't found one yet, so we were able to repurpose one of our black painted wheels from another one. This is just temporary until we get the right aluminum wheel directly from Ford to match the Transit Trail wheels. Nice, another little fun detail. These mud flaps back here, they come from Ford, so you get some mud flaps. No big differences really on the driver's side versus the passenger side. There is a nice little piece of trim. You can see for the side step to make it a little more accessible for feet. Again, we got the fender flare. Okay, so that's it for the exterior of the Transit Trail. You know, you got your lift kit, you got your wheels, you got your tires, you got your tire liners. Go back in. We got mud flaps on front and rear wheels, and then we had the cool looking side steps. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about what we did on top of what comes with the Transit Trail. As you can see here, we're going to have our aftermarket adventure backwoods adventure mods full bumper. It's an aluminum bumper, actually a mixture of steel and aluminum, where they use kind of the right materials, you know, to get the right weight and strength. And you can see it comes with an integrated bull bar with light bar. Oh yeah, so there's another fun little Transit Trail detail. We got these 3 little marker lights, which aren't on right now, but I assume they come on when you turn on, we can get the main headlamps on. This van has auto stop start, so the only way to really get the lights on is to let it sit idling in the parking lot, which I didn't do. That's our worn winch with synthetic line. Just overall, you know, this thing looks killer. The integration with the bumper, we had to make quite a few adjustments because of the body lift to make it work with this bumper, but the end result was worth it. Super clean. The way the fender flares match up with the bumper, it just really came out great. Coming over here again, so we'll look at a little exterior. I don't have the awning out right now. It is super windy here today. Hopefully that's not messing me up with the noise too much. Of course, you see our giant pop-up up top, doing really well in this high wind right now. And then the self-supporting awning is right there. As far as other things on the outside of the van for you guys to see, we did put the dual compressors to help with airing up those tires if you're going off-road. And we also, you can inflate mattresses, you know, anything you want to do with a very high volume air compressor, dual air compressors. Over here is the right side of these 2 inlets. Here is the input for our external solar pack, which you've probably seen in other videos. I'll give you a quick show of that inside the back of the van. Outside outlet that comes with our X Series builds. We have the biggest battery available in any Class B RV that we know of, 26 kilowatt hours. I think this customer actually got the half battery, which is about 13 kilowatt hours. Still just a great system. So this is also the Backwoods Adventure Mods rear bumper. The skin is aluminum, and as you can see here, it has all the affordances for the different sensors that you need. That's the blindside information system sensors, the big square box, the little round ones are the parking sensors. This is the ModVans tire ladder combo. As you can see, we had to compromise a little bit on the wheel and tire. We do have those parts on order from various Ford dealers. We've already had one set of wheels come in that was the wrong one, so we're working through those details. Just coming in the back here, you can see this is a giant garage, and this garage is almost completely available for this customer's possessions. And the reason for that is because we are ModVans. We mount the batteries as a 1-inch layer of the floor. We mount all the appliances under the van, in the walls, over the roof. And so that means that this garage is totally available for this customer's stuff. This extra water tank is a 26-gallon water tank, bringing the total capacity up to 51 gallons. That tank is removable, and then how many mountain bikes and electric bikes can we fit in here? A lot. Way more than in any competitive van that I have seen on the market right now. This is our signature bed. Very comfortable. We just went through the customer, the lamination of 3 layers of foam. Nobody replaces our beds or puts toppers on them. At least I haven't heard of it. Soft-sided storage, another kind of signature item from ModVans. These are our in-house designed and made window covers, in-house designed and made shower curtain, so that when you're using this outdoor shower here, you can have a little bit of privacy. And then let's keep going around. And he does have the bug walls. I don't have them set up here, but you can actually get a look at the bug wall here and see how, if I were to unbuckle these, they'll come down, and you got nice screen doors and you have your rear doors open. Quick look at the Backwoods Adventure Mods bumper while we have it open. See, we have these rock lights, and then nice affordances for the trailer. All the trailer stuff still working. So very nice bumper. It's very popular. Customer was super happy about the bumper, actually. And then we're just going to go along here very quickly. Our bump out that gives us the true queen size bed inside the van. It's got the half slider opening windows on the rear and here in the middle, what we call the second row. We got our shore power inlet. Okay, so that was fun. And then now we'll do a very quick tour on the inside. We have plenty of other videos where we walk through our MH1 and MH1X, giving dimensions for the shower and, you know, the ceiling panels and all this kind of fun stuff. But I know everybody loves to see the inside of the van, so I'm just going to do a very quick tour just so you can see this is a real van. It's awesome inside. This customer has 2 tables. Tables and the seating are all totally modular and removable. So when this customer wants to take these seats out, they can. They can rotate the front 2 seats, have a nice little 4-seat dinette. We've discovered that these Lagoon tables with the ability to have the aisle in the middle, this is the way to have a 4-seat dinette in the van, in my opinion. It's tried and true. It's working for us. It's just a great solution. Coming back towards the rear of the van, again, you're going to see our insulated window covers, custom made by ModVans, to have magnets on the bottom and toggles on the top. The toggles keep them attached nice and firm, but let them to be removable. And then the magnets keep them well attached at the bottom without too much hassle. And then of course we have the Velcro here, so you can unroll them and roll them. You know, a lot of people in the van world, this is kind of a difference in the Class B, where you're going to have window shades. In the van world, we tend to go with the covers because A, we want blackout, we want it to be as dark as possible, and B, we want that extra insulation because we're camping in all weather conditions, and this van is really made for it. This is our X series with a giant battery. It's got 4 micro furnaces to keep everything warm. It's got floor heaters. It's got heaters in the seats for the rear seats. You know, so a lot of heat, and it's really made for all season use. So this van has our floor plan alternate for the MH1 and MH1X. This is our what we call pass-through storage. And what does that mean? So let's go right here, and you can see that this storage area is passing right through. I don't know if you remember from the earlier part of the video, but this is the stuff that's in his garage. We're going to call it a garage because that's what it's called in the camper van world. And this pass-through allows you to obviously access things in the garage while you're in motion or at camp without having to go in the back. And if you have pets, it could be a place for them. There's lots of different uses you could use for this, but it also kind of highlights just the mammoth garage that we have with all this room for your stuff. So one thing that it changes though is what we call the L kitchen. So now it's no longer an L kitchen. We do have to put the refrigerator somewhere else because it's normally hiding there under the bed. And this is the cabinet where we put that fridge. And so let me try to walk back here a little bit so you can see that fridge. It's a little bit hard to visualize, so I'm going to try to get a perspective on it. So you can see the fridge there. It's right next to our main kitchen cabinet. It does provide you a little bit of extra countertop surface. It's a really nice fridge. Go inside, see the big freezer in there, all the shelves. So the biggest downside is you can see here on the floor with these plugs, we're covering up those 3rd row seats. So normally these seats right here we will call the 2nd row, and you can have up to 3 seats here. And this is what we would call our 3rd row. You can see the plugs on the floor here where you could theoretically get a seat in there. But normally in the MH1, you have the fridge and all the seats in and still be camping. In this van, you're going to be having to take this fridge out if you want to get 7 seats in total. That's okay for these adventurers. They don't plan to have 7 passengers in their van anytime soon, but it is still modular. They could still take the kitchen cabinet out if they wanted to, and I mean the fridge cabinet out, and they could put those 2 seats in, and they would be 7 passengers just without a fridge, maybe putting a cooler in the back. This is our standard X series kitchen, double induction cooktop. Really nice big sink here with the built-in cutting board. We're going to have our true queen size bed in the back with the opening windows on both sides. You can see that window cover, and then this one you can see how the contrast between when they're rolled up and rolled down. This is our soft-sided storage here. Another half opening window here. Really quick, a little bit of storage here for tall items. I put my olive oil in here, things that are tall, cereal boxes. Yeah, and then this is the world famous semi-dry bathroom. Plenty of other videos giving awesome tours of this. We've added mirrors at the request of customers. We kind of repositioned the shower handle and the soap dispenser. We're making little tweaks as time goes on. Many of you know the toilet lives in here. This is actually a composting toilet. So this customer asked for a composting toilet. It comes out on its tray. So like I said, plenty of other videos where you can get the whole rundown on all the MH1 and MH1X things and see the shower go up and down, all that kind of stuff. So another popular request was more mirrors for the people that need those things to comb their hair. Obviously, I'm not one of those, but anyway, again, going back to just listening to what our customers have to say. This one has our amazing pop-up top, and this is what it's like on a nice sunny, windy day in California. Okay, so that's it for the Transit Trail based MH1X. We're super excited to show it to you, and we hope you all get the chance to see one soon.